Welcome. What could set you free if you only just took the time to listen? Welcome, Capricorn. We're going to jump right into your reading. We're going to start with what is your highest need, or what need do you have that takes priority over all your other needs? If you look over here, you have purpose and self-esteem. This includes the level of your confidence, the ability for you to self-express what it is that you want or need, the level of your achievement, and the respect that you get from other people. All right, purpose and self-esteem. And over here you have new life lesson, which just means what you're experiencing is only to be experienced in this lifetime, so it is not connected to any past life. This could also indicate that this is your last reincarnation, but if you don't believe in this type of stuff, feel free to disregard. We're going to move on to, you have two separate sections here. On this half, this represents what is holding you down, okay, from feeling free. And on this side is what you can do to feel free, okay? So we're going to take a look at what is holding you down. Now, my lighting isn't the best today, but we're going to make do with what we have. On the top row, you have Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you may be experiencing some conflict, either internally within yourself. So you could be having doubts, you could be having concerns, low confidence. You could be confused on what you should do. You're maybe confused on what you want or what you need, or what is the next steps for you to take on a certain goal. And you could be having conflict externally within your environment or with other people. And y'all may have some misunderstandings or just not be on the same page. Any type of conflict that you may be having is, it looks like it's forcing you to have a seat. If you've seen the Queen of Wands, she's sitting there, she's looking down at a cup and she's contemplating. So it makes me believe that any kind of conflict you're going through, you're sitting there having to wait, that it's not the right time, or it feels like it's never the right time for you to do whatever it is that you want to do in life. Dreams, goals, relationships. Maybe you've experienced some disappointment, setbacks, delays, and you're just sitting, waiting around. And you may be looking for inspiration. You may be praying or meditating. You may be trying to visualize a different type of life for yourself. And down here you have the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So this is just reiterating what we see up here. Your loved ones on the other side, they want to look at your external environment. So the people in your life right now, the people you have to work with, okay, either at your job or at home, in your personal life, in your relationships. So this could be your partner, family, friends, someone that you surround yourself with, okay, that you have shared mutual goals, is not working well with you right now. So you could be in a negative or unhealthy or toxic environment. And this is really what is holding you down and preventing you from having a community, a positive community or support to surround you. So other people are blocking you. It's almost like other people in your life create that barrier. On one side, you may be too focused on the people in your life who are causing drama or tension or conflicts. You're too focused on them for some of y'all. And on the other side of this chaos is the possibility to meet new people, people who are positive, uplifting, who can support you, who are like-minded individuals, who can help you accomplish your goals. That is on the side that you cannot get to. And looking further into this Three of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles. So now it looks like, because you're represented by the Queen of Cups and now the Queen of Pentacles, whether you're man or woman, you have feminine energy, meaning you may be the one that gives a lot of emotional energy. So you may be the one that people rely on for emotional support, the person who gives motivation, inspiration. You're the one that keeps everyone together and looking on the bright side, or are keeping them optimistic. You may be the one that gives more of that type of energy, but you also look very grounded as the Queen of Pentacles. So you are someone who's intelligent. You can handle your business as well as the emotional side. And you have the King of Pentacles here. This is your counterpart. So this could be your romantic partner or someone that you work side by side with. This person is not focused. They're not giving the amount of energy, the amount of effort as you are. So they could be draining you of your energy emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. They could be draining you. And it's leaving you to wonder in the Seven of Pentacles, when will things work out? Because you keep trying and nothing is working. And down here you have the Moon in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and the Death in reverse. So your loved ones on the other side, one, they don't want you to feel overwhelmed right now. So they want you to take a deep breath and try to really listen to what they're saying. Because you may feel like, you may not want to hear what they're trying to tell you, or you may be afraid that what you've always known intuitively is what they want to tell you now, which is there has to be certain changes that need to be made. Either you need to let go of this King of Pentacles, whoever this may be, and this could be man or woman, but they want you to detach from that person, let go of that person, or somehow be able to distance yourself from whatever negative or unhealthy environment that you may be currently in. And I feel like there's one more thing they want to tell you before we move on to what could set you free. So let's see. Oh, and at the top of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. So what I pull next could be related to moving on from your past. So 3 more for what Capricorn is holding on to. Okay, you have the Fool in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So again, Queen energy representing you, because you may lack some confidence or you're not so certain about your life and how to handle or manage your life. You now are becoming the Knight of Wands. So you've lost some of your autonomy. You've lost some of your own power or independence for some of y'all. And because you have lost that power, you're trying to operate as the Knight of Wands. And if you can just imagine, so you come down from being the Queen of Wands to stepping into the Knight of Wands shoes, and you're trying to live your life in this lowered energy. Okay, you're living not as your authentic self. You're not utilizing your potential, or you're not utilizing all of your capabilities, all of your talent, all of your skills, everything that makes up who you are. You're not fully utilizing. And here you go, trying to start a new journey, right? A new moon. And you have the Fool in reverse. It's almost like you get stopped in your tracks. So you are not allowed to start any new phase of life, new journey, new life experience, because you're trying to live as someone that you're not, and someone who operates in a lower energy than you. Okay, I want to draw 3 more cards before we move on. 3 more. Okay, you have Justice, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. It's almost like your loved ones are saying, we're done talking about what's holding you down. Now let's get into what can set you free. So it's, I almost feel like your loved ones on the other side, or the universe, okay, or the higher power is represented in the Justice. And you see the Justice is not playing around. They're very they're very serious in their face. And it's almost like they're saying, okay, Capricorn, now is the time for you to make progress, in positive progress in your life. Otherwise, you're going to stay feeling knocked down, like you see in the Ten of Swords. You're going to keep feeling hurt or betrayed or depressed. This is going to be your life, or it's going to stay being your life if you don't get up and try to make progress on your own. So let's talk about how you can get up and start making that progress. You have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So your loved ones are saying you're going to have to make some effort. With the Knight of Cups, you're going to have to make some conscious effort to make your own decisions on what it is that you want to do. Meaning, you're going to have to take full accountability for whatever happens in your life. So I don't want to say some of y'all are playing victim or blaming your circumstances or blaming other people of why you haven't progressed or why you failed or why you're hurting, because it could all be very valid, right? I don't want to make anything that you're going through, I don't want to trivialize it. But your loved ones are saying, now is your opportunity and now you must take it. If you don't take it, then you only have yourself to take accountability for, okay, whatever happens to you next. So they want you to make a conscious effort to start thinking about what it is that you want or need, okay, and then make steps, make a plan that is achievable, obtainable, and it could be done in a short amount of time. So don't make any goals like 10 years from now or 5 years from now or even 1 year from now. Make goals that are doable for you, okay? So it could be small. You can start out, what can you do today that's different and that's positive for you? What can you do tomorrow? What can you do next week? And the week after that, start there. And once you start to accomplish certain things, you may find yourself starting to feel more confident that you can tackle even bigger goals. But the thing is not to stay exactly where you are, because again, in the Ten of Swords, your loved ones are, I don't want to say warning you, but they are telling you, you may stay at the bottom or feeling at the lowest of the lowest if you don't get up now. So let's pull out some more cards. And also, once you start prepping, planning, achieving goals, you will end up in the Three of Cups, finding those like-minded individuals. As you see here in this Three of Cups, you will find your community, you will find friends, or family for some of y'all. Three more for how to free yourself. Okay, you have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, your loved ones are saying this is very clear cut, or what is the expression? Dry cut. It's very black or white here for some of y'all. If you can't relate to what they're saying, you know, please disregard what you cannot relate to or connect with, okay? But for some of y'all, this is very clear choices here. So you have the Two of Swords in the middle. And did I even tell you what you had? You have the Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles, if I didn't say it. And so if you were to imagine this is you, right? And your loved ones are saying you have two options here, Capricorn. You have an opportunity coming in for you, or you have an opportunity right now, okay? Or you will very soon, and I can see if I can clarify the opportunity in a bit. But they're saying you have an opportunity, and this opportunity with the Ace of Wands is something that can enlighten you, it can inspire you, it can motivate you, it can bring back your energy, bring back your spark for living life in the way that you want to, or living life to the fullest. That's coming in for you. You have that option, or the other option is to be the Five of Pentacles, which is a beggar. You can feel lost, hurt, roaming this land or living your life as someone who's not whole, who's only half alive, who may be on autopilot, who may be suffering. So your loved ones are like, what, you know, those are your two choices right here. So let's do 3 more. And this was, I don't know if y'all saw that in camera, but this was at the bottom and it stayed down. They said, or they're adding on to, and you can be someone who is withdrawn from the world, self-isolating, hiding from living your life. You could stay being that person for some of y'all. 3 more loved ones. So you have the Star in reverse, the 2 of Swords again, and the 9 of Swords. They're still talking about this Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands is divine timing. It is something that is meant for you, okay, from the universe, from God, or from your angels or your loved ones on the other side. Whatever you believe in, it's coming from them, right? You see the hand coming from the sky or heaven or the universe. This offer is meant for you to take. Okay, divine timing. So you can either go with the flow of the universe, or you cannot accept it and stay worrying, stay in your bed, still down and out, still depressed, still stressed out with everything that's been happening to you or has happened to you. And with this 9 of Swords, it does look like you've been deeply, deeply affected by something recently. And something you just can't let go of. It's haunting you, tormenting you. And so your option, again, is either you can accept what is coming in, this opportunity, or you can stay waiting for some type of miracle to come rescue you out of this darkness. 3 more cards. All right, you have the Sun in reverse, the King of Wands, and the 10 of Wands in reverse. Let me draw 3 more before I say anything. 3 more to explain. Oh, really? The Star. They're like, it's the Star, dude. You have the Star yet again, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the 2 of Cups. So let me put this down here so y'all can see both rows. You may be represented by the King of Wands, and for you to set yourself free is for you to put whatever has been weighing you down in the 10 of Wands. Your loved ones want you to drop it. It's not yours to carry anymore. So if you've been holding on to your past, okay, and whatever has happened to you or whatever you have done, those memories are not yours anymore. And of course, your loved one said you have to take accountability for your present life right now, present day, and your future. You have to take accountability for that. But what happened in the past, you can acknowledge it, you can seek forgiveness, and then you have to accept whatever happened and move forward. So whatever has happened, you have to let it go. You have to, it's not yours to carry, because what's ahead of you, if you look at the King of Wands, his eyes are on the sun. So right now, some of y'all have to focus on your children. For others, this is just you focusing on how to bring joy back into your life. That is perhaps your number 1 priority Minus if you have children, of course. But for those who, even if you do, one of your top priorities is figuring out how to bring joy back into your life. And one way to do that is finding something that gives you purpose, something that can make you love yourself again if you've been struggling to love yourself. And down here you have the Star, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Your loved ones just want to reiterate what they said over here. With the Star, they want to tell you, you can't force divine timing with a certain person in your life. If you have a romantic partner, or you want one, or you lost a romantic partner, you can't force reconciliation or getting back together, or whatever it is that you'll, forgiveness or closure from someone else. You can't force it from another person. It's just not going to happen. So that also is what you have to let go of in order to feel more free. Anything else, loved ones? And again, that could only be for some of y'all, not everybody. Oh, that wanted to come out too. Let's see if I can put it all together. You have the Magician, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Chariot. So they want to clarify. Your loved ones want to let you know you can manifest love for yourself. Okay, in the future, you can have a loving partner or kids, or if it relates to your situation, you can have happiness or fulfillment through other relationships. Okay, even friendships or at work, you can manifest that. You can manifest that for yourself. Your loved ones are on the other side. They're not saying no, you're not supposed to, but they're just saying with the Page of Wands in reverse that you have to make sure your motivations of seeking fulfillment through relationships is the right pathway for you, or you have to do it the right way, whatever the right way is for you. Let's see. In what way should they do this, loved ones? 3 more cards. In what way should they do this? Okay, 5 of Cups again, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. So you can manifest relationships, yes, and you can find fulfillment or happiness through them, yes. But you can only do that if you can move on from your past. So you have to close one door completely. There's no leaving a door open or leaving a window open for you to go back to your past, go back to how things were, how you behaved, or back to unhealthy or toxic environments or relationships. You can't go back to that. So if you want something new, you have to close the door. And you have to do it as a person who's independent from other people. So you cannot be dependent. Your self-esteem, who you are as a person, your self-love cannot be dependent on how loved you feel by other people. So you have to be able to independently be content or fulfilled in your own body. Okay, and the amount of success you have, okay, if that matters to you, your career or certain goals, if those matter to you, work on those first. Work on those first, even if there's not someone there to cheerlead for you or to give you compliments to boost your ego. You have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, okay? So that you don't fall back into unhealthy patterns of behaviors or habits, all right? And if you find yourself in some sort of environment or relationship that doesn't work out, be able to walk away when necessary. So you have to have the strength within to know when enough is enough. When you're able to do that, then you can focus on other new relationships for you. And let me go ahead and ask, what is this Ace of Wands? Maybe I'll see if they can clarify. What is this opportunity coming in for Capricorn? Ooh, they want to give me that. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, all in reverse. Okay, this is not much to work with, but they want to let you know this opportunity coming in is going to be one that will inspire how you operate or manage your life, and how you work on your goals, and how you're going to be able to leave the past behind and start experiencing something new. Okay, and it's going to bring in some new passion for you. Let me see if they can say anything else about the Ace of Wands for you. 3 more cards. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Moon yet again, and the Page of Wands yet again, all in reverse. Okay, so they want to say when you're able to lessen the fear that you may have around starting again on your own, or starting this new life journey or phase of life, when you can lessen the fear or overcome your fear, okay, of starting again, this is when this Ace of Wands will come into play for you. But only when you're able to let go of your fear and start this, in the Two of Wands, start this prepping, this planning, this making goals for yourself, small goals, and little by little accomplishing those goals. When you're able to begin is when this Ace of Wands will appear. And I'm guessing you will recognize when this happens for you, because then you will feel more inspired, energetic, motivated, enlightened. All right. I will pull some time cards to see when this may happen for you. Where are my time cards? Okay, loved ones, whatever drops. For them. Ooh. Okay, I got within 3 years, or you're not allowed to know. Let me ask your loved ones, why are you not allowed to know? But it could be 3 years from now, but let's see. Let's have an explanation. You have Eight of Cups, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. So again, with the Eight of Cups, before, I don't know which pile it was in, but they're saying you have, it was this one. In order to free yourself, you have to be able to walk away from unhealthy or negative or toxic environments or relationships. So they can't tell you because they don't know, or they can't trust you, or it's just too many unknown variables, or they don't know what you're capable of or what you're gonna do. Because right now you may be very emotionally unbalanced. What has happened to you is still very raw. It's still very intense or extreme. So they don't know what you're going to do next. So they can't give you a timeline of when you will feel, or when you will choose to overcome this fear, okay? But when you choose to step into this new phase of life and close the door behind you of your past, this Ace of Wands should appear for you, okay? Let's end with a word of encouragement from your loved ones. 3-card pull, please. You have the Page of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so you will soon get news of an opportunity in the Ace of Pentacles. So some of y'all, if you're worried about your career or certain goals surrounding either finances or financial support, You will receive soon some sort of offer or about an offer that will help you prep or plan or come up with your new goals for this new phase of your life. So if you are sitting there and you're worried that you don't even know what type of goals to have or to think about, you will receive some sort of communication, and this could be in the form of a letter, email, a comment, something you watch on TV or something you hear on the radio. Something will come in that will implant, okay, as in the Ace of Pentacles is like a seed. It's like a seed of inspiration for change will be implanted in you, okay, in your mind, in your psyche, in your soul, and it will help inspire you to make new goals for yourself. And for some of y'all, it will be quite literal. Someone could offer you some type of job offer or financial assistance. It could be anything really. Someone could offer you, but that could also spark change. It could spark some motivation for you to start this new phase of life, okay? And if you have gained some clarity today, please like the video to let me know, or just subscribe to my channel, or just keep on coming back. Take care, Capricorn.